Hello, friends. How are you? Trying to go live here. Setting it all up. How are you, friends? Hi. Looks like we are live on both. Looks like we are live everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Hopefully everybody can see me. Hi, friends. How was everybody's weekend? Did you have a good one? I hope so. Yeah, I had a good weekend. It's been busy just doing life. And we had a bunch of meetings at church and blah, 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 blah. But it was good. It was really good. It was a good weekend. So some new stuff I have gotten. I got the Folk Art Clear Primer. I don't know if I'll use that today. I won't use these today, but I had a gift card and I got some things. And then this is a masking fluid marker. So I've tried that masking fluid with watercolors, but I'm hoping that this will make it easier. So we'll see. I gotta figure out where to put them. If you saw, I have like this cart jam-packed of all kinds of stuff. So I see lots of friends joining over on Instagram. Thanks for joining in, friends. It's good to see you. Yeah, so I guess I'll go down to the table and keep things moving. Let me see. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. I want to share with you. Where is it? This one. Wow. So this here, there we go. I am going to be flipping my camera around, but this painting here, I have started with oil paints, and I figured I would work on it a little more maybe this morning. So let me show you what I've got so far. Good morning, Roberta. Thank you for joining me. So fun. I'm going to switch cameras here. Alrighty. So I had for Christmas got a new oil painting set that I haven't gotten to use yet. And I teach a homeschooling family art as well as at the school. And we had started this oil painting. So I took the picture that you saw. Now, if you're looking for references for painting, Pixby is a loyalty free. It's great. You can use it. And, like you're not people share art on there for you to use or photographs for you to use. So I'm allowed to print this off and use it. So I printed it off. So I had a black and white and I put it on my base layer of my oil paint, just a wash. And so I could see the trees and the clouds and the grass and everything. So that's the beginning of it. Here's my new oils set that I got. And I figured, I don't know if we'll get to the painting today, but I thought maybe, hey, we can use the new oil set and maybe using our journal that we made. And make sure you can refer back to last month, I believe it was. And, this is what I have in that jar. So since I'm using oil paint, you can't use water. So I have this mineral spirits. It's odorless. It's a little less caustic than using paint thinner. It's another option with oil paint. And there are oil paints out there that are water-based. This is not one of them. So we'll slide this back. Get our table set up here. So it's a really nice little, Jeff got me for Christmas, little box that holds all my oil paint supplies. It's got brushes and pencils. And as you can see, a tray, to put my oils in. It's still plastic, but it's a little thicker, so that's nice. And oils take longer to dry, but I think we may just swatch today. So I'm pulling out my journal here and I will write in it what we're doing. So today's the 3rd of March and we're gonna swatch oil paints. And this is Master's Touch. So there's 2 titanium whites, so I don't need to swatch both, obviously. But I am just going to go through, and I'm thinking, I'm going to have to open them all. Stinky. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but that's okay. I'm going to take my brush, get a little of my mineral spirits on it, and I'm just going to go in and put it right on the paper. So hopefully, this is watercolor paper, so don't put too much oil on it, but it should be able to swatch out our colors here. So this is titanium white. And you're probably like, why is she swatching out all of her colors? This is a great way to know what your supplies look like. So like if I was to create a painting or something, I could need a paper towel. So, yep, I dipped it in the oil again. Bring my trash can closer so I can throw out all these little lids. I had unwrapped everything, but I didn't realize it was going to come with a cover for each one, or I would have gotten that ready too. Sorry that you. Anybody else get some new fun supplies that they're going to try out? Maybe it's a little darker. This one is called Lemon Yellow. Got several different kinds of yellows in there. This is Lemon Yellow. Makes me think of mellow yellow, right? So, any new supplies anybody else has gotten? I had a chance to play with. And so, yep, and put a little oil on it, and then wipe off that's how you clean these brushes. This is a slightly different yellow. Ooh, it's more like a sunflower yellow, like this one. This one is yellow medium. So creative, right? So inventive. What a name. Yeah, so it's really helpful to just go through and play with your supplies. I could do what I did with the other one. I could. The oil is leaking through some. Oh, well. That's part of playing, is learning how things work. Trying not to have too much oil on my brush. This one is a deep yellow. Woo! It's like bus yellow or something. Oh boy. So that when I go to painting or something, I will already have it all worked out, and then I can know, at least on this color paper, and a close idea of what it might look like on other paper. Ooh, that orange is nice. Just orange. Oh, nothing too exciting about these color names, but that's okay. It's paint, right? I like when they get really creative. Cashew. Now there's a creative name, but I'm liking the way they feel so far. I mean, just a little tiny swatch I'm making. Ooh, I'm liking this color. It's a unique color. I like that one. Cashew. How cool is that name? I like. Who else is here? Love for you to say hello. Oops. No, I don't want you to get bigger. I can only have so much on my screen at a time, right? I'm trying to look at both because Instagram doesn't go into StreamYard. Like it doesn't leave your messages and stuff. So I have to have two windows open when I'm live streaming to Instagram too. Ooh, look at that red. Very nice. Very scarlet. Very deep red. So we might not get to the painting today. I think we'll just swatch out things. You can, but this is just a great way to fill your journal, but also like prep for future projects. We got lots of friends over on Instagram. It looks like at least a lot of people said they join. Now, I know, Roberta, you go by something else. This one's really liquidy on top. Let's see if I can get down in there. There we go. I want to have a lot of oil on top. Ooh, beautiful color, though. Ooh, look at that deepness. How pretty is that? Crimson. Oh, Berta. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Oh, right. This one's Scarlet. I thought you went by a different name. I'm like, this one's Crimson. Berta, what are you working on right now? Do you have a fun beading project or something that you're working on? Oh, it looks metallic. It's not, but interesting that it would come on your screen that way. Interesting. Well, this one's got a lot of oil on top too. Just trying to get the paint to come to the top. There we go. Ooh. So I have enough oil on my brush. I don't need to it's like a mauve. I didn't look at the name yet. I'm gonna look at the name here. Red purple, which is mauve. I just painted a bunch of wires. Oh my goodness. On my desk, which is fine. That's why I have this cover on my desk, so keep my desk nice and neat. Five Below, this thing. And then my paints, this paint thing is from Hobby Lobby. The closest one I think is like half hour, 45 minutes. So it's not somewhere we go often, but sometimes when we go to my doctor's appointments 2 hours away, we stop at that one. And I picked this out for Christmas. I said, I want some new paints. that is purple. So this would be an example where you'd want to thin it out so you can see the color better. But of course, this paper is not oil friendly. It's watercolor paper, but that's fine. So it is very, very deep purple. I don't know if you can see that. They're calling it violet. I think of violet as a lighter color, but it's all good. And this other one was, I had to write down this one. Oh, this has got a neat name. Alizarin Red. Interesting. Interesting name. I think that's what I just put on, right? No, it's not. I missed this one. This, ooh. So I had put on red violet, right? Yeah, the red purple. This one is not that. This is red purple. Let's see. Berta says, I've made a few crochet angels for ornaments, keychains. Haven't painted or beaded in a while. Been working 3 different jobs. Oh my goodness, for a few months. So very limited on time. I'm sure you are. Oh, Berta, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a lot to take on. 3 different jobs. Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess that's what I have. But I'm breaking my nails. I just did them. Trying to get this off. Guess that's open enough, maybe. It's a pretty red. So that one is that weird name, alizarin red. All right. 3rd job ends this week. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so this one is that weird name, alizarin. Is that one. Now we're moving into the blues. And I chipped my pretty nails. Oh, well. Guess as an artist, know that that's going to happen. Who's everybody else working on? I love that blue. So pretty. So pretty. This one is called Sky Blue. It is a pretty sky blue. Okay, on to one more row, folks. Thanks for bearing with me as I swatch through all my colors here. Ooh, look at that blue. So pretty. Cobalt. Cobalt. And the brush seems to work nicely. And everything so far seems to be working nicely from this new set. I had gotten some other oil paints off of Facebook Marketplace, and they were older, and they're all like sealed shut from just being older. So I have to take some time and work on getting the lids off. But this is phthalo, which is a pretty common color, common blue. Next is ultramarine, because that's a pretty common blue as well. Anybody else? You love cobalt blue, Berta. That's so fun. Me too. It's a pretty blue. Oh, wait until you see this one. Oh, this one's pretty too. Different. This is like really bright blue. And that's the ultramarine. This is a very common blue. So this is kind of why we made these journals. So if you didn't get to make one yet, you can go back and I can link it in the description or at the end of the video, and you can make your own journal. So I have all kinds of papers in here, watercolor paper, scrap paper, like I had jelly printed on some of this. So yeah, it makes for a really fun little journal that you can do things like, or it's small enough, big enough. It is another ultramarine, Berta is another beautiful color. You're right. Yes, I think that's what I was saying. You were agreeing with me. Oh my goodness. Case of the Mondays, right? Look at that green. It's like a permanent light green. I'm just going to put light. Light green. Ooh, plant green. Check that out. Thankfully, these little lids are not, these little covers are not too hard to get off. So, but this is a great way to get creativity flowing and get ideas. As I've mentioned in the past, kind of my hope is to make art and jewelry. Oh, that one's, yeah, plant green. Making and stuff more accessible to everybody. So it's kind of, I'm just showing off, like, I think this whole set, I mean, and it seems to work rather nicely. I'm still new to oils, so I don't need to go buying the really expensive set yet, but these seem to work great. As a beginner, they seem to work really smoothly. Everything, this is phthalo green, seems to work. That's phthalo blue, and this is phthalo green. I forget, that means something. Phthalo part means something, I don't remember what. We're almost there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. We are almost there, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me while I do this. Yeah, what did it this weekend? Let's see. My son's middle school play happened this weekend. He was in the crew. He was passing out programs and stuff. So my husband and I went and saw it on Saturday night, and it was super cute. Oh my gosh, it was super cute. Yellow ochre, I should have guessed. Another great yellow ochre. Great paint. Oh, I already got some oil on this page already. Oh, well, that's okay. So this one, oh, another common burnt sienna. So yeah, this one has a lot of the common colors, so that's really helpful. And as I mentioned, I think we got it for 20. It sells for 30, but I think we had, you know, it was on sale or had a coupon or something. So I bet you can find something similar at Joann's too. If you have one near you that's closing up, you could use their sale to get some oils. I have a video coming up where I'll show you how I look for sales at Michael's. We'll go on a little trip to Michael's together. I gotta post that. And that was burnt sienna. This is raw umber. Nice brown color. It's really hard to see, but it is brown, not black. Let's see if I hold it up, maybe you can see it better. So this is just called swatching, and it's a great way to do something in your journal, to get the creative juice flowing, to play with any new supplies you might have. So there's a lot of oil on the top. That's why I'm kind of dabbing it on the napkin over here. So you don't need any extra oils, that's for sure. I'm trying to just get the paint, but interesting. The burnt umber looks lighter. I think I got more of the liquid than the paint, but that's okay. So this is the burnt umber. And we got two more colors. Payne's Gray, another common color. It's often used instead of black, but it is gray. It's very dark gray, like a blue gray. It's very pretty, dark blue gray. And last but not least, there's Ivory Black. Yep, this is it. Ivory Black is the last one. I wasn't sure if there was two different blacks, but we're doing pretty well on time here. And there's our Ivory Black. All right. All right, friends. Gotta write down what that one is. There we go. How nice is that? Now remember, oils take forever to dry, so I have to have that sit open for a while. And that's okay. All right, let's see. See what we can get done on our oil painting here. I won't do too much because, well, yeah, we've been running for a half hour here already. I think I will maybe just do the grass. Or wait, oh, I can probably use this color since it's already out. I'll just use this color. This was, can I remember? I think the crimson. But if you remember in the picture, so here's the tree. Okay. So thinking the crimson is like the clouds. So it looks like I missed them up here. Trying to focus just in on the tree. All right. Maybe we need a little tad bit of white. Oh, that's not the one. This is. I don't need a lot. So I'm gonna mix it up. Because it looks like so a little dark. Lighten it up some. I have to add some more white. It looks like they kind of have this pinkish haze going across the bottom here. Around all the trees. So thick to thin, light to dark. No, thin to thick, sorry. Light to dark. Or dark to light. I think it's dark to light. All right, so thin. So I'm doing all this because oil painting, it's a lot of layer upon layer upon layer. Is pretty much what it is. So might not be perfect clouds, but we will try our best here. Because I got this pinkish haze going on. All right. All right, so I think we'll stop there because I don't want to get out too many paints. And there's at least a smattering starting with the pinkish color. So I'm so excited to have had you guys join us today. Yeah, thank you all of our friends over on Instagram who have joined, and YouTube. Thanks, Berta, for joining in and sharing and talking. Yeah, it was great to chat with you. And yeah, I look forward. We should be live again next week. So happy March, friends. And we'll see you soon. All right. Bye.